Today I'm talking about all of the lights. All of the lights. Bum, 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 bum. Hey babes, it's Jay. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. In today's video, I'm going to show you all of the lighting equipment I use to make my videos. But before we get started, I want to thank today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills or you can deepen your existing passions and get lost in all of the creativity. I haven't had a hobby in a long time, and it's my own fault. Not that I lose interest in things, but whenever I find something that I like to do, I try to turn it into a way to make money, and then it becomes less fun to do. So I wanted to find something that was a hobby that I just enjoyed doing for myself, and Skillshare helped me discover that, whether it was knitting or sewing or just learning how to cook better for myself. I really enjoyed having that space to learn those skills. But in addition to that, I'm still a business owner. I'm still an entrepreneur and I'm still a creative. And I want to learn how to be better at that as well. So there are videos that are helping me doing that, helping me become better at my podcast, helping me become better at filming these videos. One course in particular I just stumbled upon is by Marshall Rimmer, and it's a DIY studio lighting course. And when I tell you, I wish I had taken this course when I first got started in YouTube. He has a course that shows you how to create a lighting equipment scenario for less than $65, or you can get everything at Home Depot. Like what? I'm not even going to tell you how much money. Actually, I will tell you how much money I've spent getting this lighting equipment. But when you're first getting started in video, there's a lot of ways that you can DIY, make great video content, and still have it look professional without spending that professional dollar amount. So definitely check out the Marshall Rimmer class on DIY studio lighting if you want to get started in filming video or even photography, and you want to get lights on a lower or a beginner budget. So definitely check that out. Now, if you want to check out that course and other courses on Skillshare, you're in luck, because the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description below are going to receive a free trial of Skillshare's premium membership. Try it out, see if you like it. You're gonna love it. And you want to continue with your membership, an annual subscription averages out to about $10 per month. I spend more than that on coffee. So definitely check that out. Click the link in the description below to get your free trial of Skillshare's premium membership. And I want to thank Skillshare one more time for being the sponsor of today's video. Now, to my lighting. Now, typically I film all of my videos in my home office, but it's such a bright day outside. I don't know if you can see all of this wonderful natural light. And it snowed here in Southern Illinois. So the light is reflecting off of the snow in my picture window and just giving me a lot of high quality natural light. So that's the first piece of equipment I use in my lighting setup. I use the sun. I use the sun in all of its natural glory. I try to film around high noon because that's when the sun comes through my front window the best. It just like penetrates this huge picture window. You can also add like a reflector to bounce that light so that this side of your face is a little more illuminated as well. Also, I have my camera set on auto, which I shouldn't, but I just wanted you guys to see how much light comes in through the window. So if you don't have the budget to get some lights right now, start with what you got, and what you got is a window. Or go outside. You can sit in your car and use the windshield, but anything that lets light in, you can definitely use that to light your subject, which is you. So that's my first piece of equipment, the sun. El sol, if you will. Number two, since more people are filming on their cell phones, I'm going to show you some lighting equipment that you can use on your cell phone. So here is my iPhone. It's the iPhone 10. I'm going to take off my case, which makes my case crap every single time. But right here is the lens for my phone. So, and then on the front, you have the front-facing camera. A lot of people use their phones to vlog. They have all type of apparatus side that allows them to go, not hands-free, but you hold the stand as opposed to holding the phone when you vlog. And if you are doing that, or even if you want to take some great selfies, I recommend using this. This is a ring light, an inexpensive, budget-conscious ring light that can attach to your phone. So let me just turn it on for you. Let me get all up in there. So that's off, low, medium, high. I just clip this onto my phone. And there we go. I got some light when I am vlogging at night, especially if you are a travel vlogger or if you are vlogging a night out somewhere. You don't want to have this big LED panel light attached to your cell phone. This can fit in your pocket. You can throw it in your purse. You can throw it in your fanny pack. And then you can film yourself and you have more light on your face. You can even see it on my face right there. And you have more light for nighttime. So this is something I definitely use when I travel or when I'm having a girls' night out, a ring light that you can attach to your cell phone. This was $5. I will link this in the description below where you can get your own. All right, that's what you can use for your cell phone. Speaking of vlogging, there are those who use DSLRs or mirrorless cameras to film. So if you are using an actual camera to film your vlogs, then I recommend using another ring light. But the thing about this ring light is it's amazing because one, it has a hot shoe on the bottom where you can stick on top of the camera, but more importantly, you can attach this to the lens of the camera using something called an adapter. So this adapter is 58 millimeters and it goes around the front of my lens, which is 18 to 55 millimeters. I'm reading the top of it right now. So this is the perfect size adapter to go onto the front of this lens, and the kit I bought actually has multiple size adapters. So even if you have a 128 lens, there's an adapter that can fit on top of that. So let me just show you guys right here. 58 millimeters. And now what I'm going to do is twist this on. And then this ring light, which turns on, there you go. Woo, look at that. Look at that. It has a slit, sliver, a slide, a groove, if you will. And then the ring light just slides on top of the adapter that's on your lens. And there you go. So again, if you're vlogging and you have an apparatus that your DSLR, your mirrorless camera is attached to with a 1/4 inch thread, then you can attach this ring adapter to the lens and then put the ring light on the adapter and still you have great light. This ring light lens is from Young Nuo. I don't know why I can't talk today, but it's Young Nuo, and I'll link this in the description below as well. Like I said, this kit came with multiple lens adapters and then also this LED ring light. Another thing that's great about this, it says left and right, so you can turn on the ring light in a way where only these lights are showing or only these lights are showing. And then it has a low-high setting. So low is 1 ring and then high is 2 rings, but you can do left 1 ring, left 2 rings, right 1 ring, right 2 rings, or you can do whole thing 1 ring, whole thing 2 rings. So I like that. It can do left, right, low, high for both or all around. Great addition to your travel lighting kit, especially again if you are a travel vlogger or just a vlogger in general. Okay, staying in the vein of ring lights. This is the Ultimax 18-inch LED ring light. I'm going to show you guys what that does to my face when I plug this up. So let me get some things situated here. Woo boy. It came with its own stand, which I'm going to lower right now. There we go. And it's wide enough to go over big cameras, DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, cell phones, pretty much anything that you're filming with. This 18-inch ring light will fit around it. Now, if you're shooting with a wide angle, then definitely the 18-inch won't suffice, but they do make bigger. Sorry, I gotta move my sound equipment. They do make bigger ring lights for you to use if you are trying to get a more wider shot. So let me close the curtains, lower the ISO and everything, and I want you to see the difference that this ring light makes. Okay, I've lowered the shades in the windows that were right there that were illuminating me. I closed the curtain to my big picture window that was illuminating me, and now I'm going to turn on the ring light, the 18-inch LED ring light that's sitting right in front of me before lies. Let me turn on the power switch. The power switch will get you every time. Okay, before, after, without, with. Another great thing about this LED, this ring light, is that you can dim it. So if it's a little much at this, which it is, you can cut it down a little bit. Also, this came with, right now I have a daylight filter on it, so it's super clear and almost white, like blue light, like daylight. But it also comes with an orangey looking filter that can give you a more warm looking tone. So if you want to go for an evening look or just a warmer tone as opposed to cooler or daylight, then you can add that adapter to this ring light to get that look. The other light I use is a softbox. This was actually the first lighting kit I got because it was a gift. I used to work for a photo booth operator and he was upgrading his light, so he gave me these lights. I got a set of 4 and they came with their stands and a filter that you can take, or diffuser, I'm sorry. A diffuser that you can take on and off, and then in the inside it's silver, so it reflects the light from these high wattage daylight bulbs that are in the inside here. Pros and cons to the softbox. Great diffusion. So instead of having, you know, some intense harsh light hit your face, this gives you a softer look. However, this one is not as powerful as I would like it because of my dark skin. I need to have a lot of light, and this, I have to get this light really close to me, and you can typically see it in the frame, which I don't like. Even if I have all 4 of them going, I still have to get them really close to me. It's great for a beauty video because I'm only shooting from here up. Works great for that. But for this one, when my frame is a little bigger, I would have to sit the light right here, and it's always in frame, and that's one thing I don't like about it. Another great thing about it, it was free, and I have 4 of them. You're doing product photography for clothing, jewelry, shoes, kitchen gadgets, or if you are doing product photos for food or beverage, having these softbox lights are incredible. And the last piece of lighting equipment I use is this LED panel light. This is the newer model NL480. It has yellow and white tones, so again, warm and cool tones. You can make it all warm, all yellow, or all cool, and then kind of meet in the middle for daylight tone. It has an adapter, a DC adapter, but it can also be battery operated. I'll link the batteries that you can use with this in the description below as well. I love this. There's very few things I don't like about it. One, it came with a set of 2. So I had the LED panels, 2 LED panels, 2 stands, 2 a carrying case that it came with. So this is actually small enough to travel with, which I love. Again, I do have to have it close to me because it doesn't have a big output because it's so small. But if you're filming in your home office, this is perfect. I've had no problems with filming. The only time I did have a problem was that when I was filming my podcast and I needed a wider frame, the light wasn't intense enough. Because when I crop in my frame, or when I push in, when I zoom in, I can get the light closer, and it looks so good. Because there are 2 lights, I'll put one on this angle and one on this angle, so I'll have a key and a fill. I don't have a third one for a highlight. If I did anything, I would probably invest in a third one for a hair light or backlight as they call it. One thing I do use the 2 for is I will light the background behind me with one, and then I will light the other one. I will light me with the other one. It's great for my kitchen because I'll use the 2 of them to light the background, and then I'll use my ring light to light me when I'm cooking, because I have this great faux brick background that I will show you right now that I use to film my cooking videos, and it just looks super, super good. So I love that aesthetic, and I love that the lights can light the background, and they're strong enough to light the background so that when I turn on the main light here, it doesn't cast any shadows. Eliminating shadows is super important when you're dealing with lighting and filming videos. So that's why I love these. If I were to change anything about them, I would have, if my budget allowed, I would have bought the next level up, which are a little bigger. They're a little bigger. They put out a stronger output, and also it's RGB, so you can use it to, you can create any color you want. Blues, greens, yellows, reds. I wish I had gotten that, and I will probably upgrade to that. I might sell these in a couple of months so that I can upgrade and get the full, newer, bigger LED panel with a stronger output with the full RGB range. But for now, these things work like a charm, and I use them in all of my videos now. Ever since I bought them and I really mastered how to do the key and fill with these 2, I haven't had any issues, and they've been my babies ever since. That's all of the lighting equipment. I talk a lot, so let's recap. Number 1, I use the sun whenever I can. Daylight is the least expensive because it's free. If you are on a very tight budget, film in front of a window. Find a window that faces the sun, that allows more sunlight to come in, and that is a great temporary light source until you can increase your funds, increase your budget to purchase other lighting equipment. Number 2, I use a lot of ring lights. One for my cell phone, one for my vlogging camera, and then one for my home studio. Number 3, I use soft boxes. I have a set of 4. They're great diffusion. They make me look just kind of perfectly smooth and glowy. They're not so harsh. And then number 4, the newer LED panel lights. Again, I will link everything that I'm using in the description below. And if you're budget conscious but you really want to get some studio lights, I really recommend you check out that Marshall Remmer course, DIY Studio Lighting. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. That link is going to be in the description below now. Get your free trial. Check it out. Even if you just want to start with video and you want to start with your lighting, use the free trial to check out the lighting course. Get that done and you'll have that complete. But I'm telling you, you're going to want to stay and learn more things on the Skillshare platform. There's dozens of classes and they're adding more all the time. So that's just my little 2 cents on that. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell. On my channel, I make videos about how to live better. That's physically, financially, and career-wise. So this is my career. I am a career content creator. So if you want to do that as well, then check out my Let's Create playlist. That's where I put all of my videos that help you be a better artist, a better content creator, and how to be a creativepreneur, if you will. Follow me on all of the socials at JSoExtra. And as always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe!